Leo, first card out, the Lovers, followed by the Page of Swords. I feel like it's been difficult to follow your intuition when it comes to love, or there's some fears around following your intuition when it comes to love. Love could be making you feel vulnerable, or opening your heart back up to love could be putting you in a place of feeling fearful. But it's like something you've wished for is coming in the near future. It does feel like a relationship. It feels like a romantic relationship that's going to be successful. It's like something that you desire, but there might be some limiting beliefs or some blocks. Why it is that there's some delay in this coming in. It's like you're ready for this now. You've mastered your emotions in some way. It feels like you're in your power, you're independent. It's time for a change. It feels like a new chapter in your life. Change isn't always bad. It feels like a positive change, and these changes are going to lay foundations for the future. Something's going to be very successful. It feels like a relationship, but it could just be overall success. There's definitely something here about new love. It's like you've mastered your passions, you've mastered your business, you've mastered yourself in some way. You're very confident. Feels like you're enjoying your own company, that you know your worth. It's like you've been successful in creating something for yourself. Could be to do with business. Your hope was to have an adventure, to live your life in a way that suited you emotionally, or where you could have the time to be with yourself in some way. It feels like a very free and liberating energy. There's opportunities connected to your passions coming in that are available to you at this time. I feel like focusing on what you're passionate about, the things that you truly love, it's actually going to help to bring this, for you to prepare to meet this person. The outcome is shift your perspective when it comes to laying foundations. Maybe you think you have to have your foundations set in a certain way to be able to open your heart to this. Or you're worried that somebody coming in is going to get in the way of the foundations that you've laid. But it's like shift your perspective. Don't put limitations on an outcome. It's like things don't have to be a certain way. They can be however you want them to be. Maybe it's not been possible for the people that are around you or family, or it's that you haven't seen this be possible before. Or maybe somebody, it's like there was some injustice in love. But it's like realize that things can be different for you. Stand in your truth and do what's true to you. It's time to make a judgment call on this. It's actually going to help you in terms of finances to open your heart to this. I feel like it's going to put you in a very dreamy energy. That's the truth. It's going to help things to flow in your favour. There's a lot of opportunities coming in for you to make money, for you to have some kind of stability for yourself. It feels like you're going to be able to give back to others. This love feels very giving. I feel like you're both very generous. Maybe that's why you guard yourself in some way. It's like you know that you fully invest when you're in something. Maybe you've not met somebody that reciprocates that. But like this is a new beginning. It feels like an end of an old cycle. It feels like you've had time to clear out any old energies. It feels like you're starting afresh. 444. Know you're protected as you move forward. I feel like traveling is going to help you to stay in a playful energy. You may be traveling with this person. Be mindful. It's like be open to new opportunities. Say yes to things. It's like taking action on the things that are going to help you to align you with the things that you want to bring in, with the reality that you want to have. Being mindful of what you're saying yes to at this time. It's like your thoughts, your words, your actions. It's going to mean you moving in one way or moving in the other. Make sure that you're investing your energy in the things that you actually want to create. I feel like it does mean doing something differently in the physical, or taking some action that you haven't done before. But it's necessary to do this so that you can build an empire, so that something you're building is successful. There could have been some heartbreak in terms of finances or some kind of financial loss. Or there's been some kind of generational loss that's kept you in fear when it comes to finances, or keeping some limiting belief that you can't create something for yourself. It feels like a belief of like, oh, this only happens for certain people, only certain people have this, can create this, or seeing it as luck. Or it's like, oh, this is just how life is, something about grinding. But I feel like you've become aware that that's not the case. It's like you've already put in a lot of work in terms of like taking action in the physical. It's just releasing any, it's like be mindful of the stories that you're telling yourself when it comes to money. Create time to meditate. It's going to help you to overcome obstacles when it comes to being in a place of fear. I feel like abundance meditation. The 21-day meditation is great. Deepak Chopra meditation. I feel like as soon as you rise, or just whatever suits you, it's like whatever resonates with you. There's lots of different ones online. But there's definitely certain blessings coming in, something you've been co-creating. It's like you've created this new beginning for yourself. Emotional fulfillment. It feels like a blessing. It feels like you've had help to create this. You could be tuning into your guides at this time. I'm seeing like the pyramid on this 6 of Pentacles. It just feels like this is being, like this is a direct blessing. It feels like ancestral, like you've released some kind of karmic pattern. It's like you're about to be blessed in a way that you wouldn't expect. Could be seeing lots of 8s, seeing lots of 4s. What's this confusion? Stuck in your head about jumping into this new beginning. Fear of loss. It feels like a fear of loss before you've gained something. It's like being fearful to receive something in case you lose it. But it's just like shifting that story. Seeing it as you're grateful to experience it. It's like, would you want to experience it in this lifetime or not, regardless if you've lost it? But it's like something is meant for you. This is coming in. Open your heart. Be ready to receive this. This is something you've worked hard to receive. Something that, it's like, know you're deserving of this. It may feel like you're having to cheer yourself on at this time. But it's like, know that you're being guided. Have patience. I know that's easier said. Like this new beginning's here. Maybe you just need to slow down to be able to see it. Some weight that needs to be put down so that you can move forward without feeling burdened in some way. The 8 of Wands is a card of action. This is a time of swift movement, channels of communication opening wide, and the unfettered exchange of pure energy. There is a dizzying aspect to this card. Things will speed up and change at a moment's notice, and choices and options abound. Now is the time to send messages, make contacts, act on wishes and dreams and ideas. Others will see you in a brighter light and respond. Love and creativity are electrified. Here is a gypsy carnival at midnight, summer solstice, and the fires of Yule igniting all at once. Reach for the stars. It's like follow your first instincts when it comes to this new beginning. It feels like you feel intuitively guided to take action, to do something. But there's some fear. But it's like, look for the good in this. Try and come from that place of excitement. It's like the decisions that you make next, they're there's going to be like a domino effect. I feel like this is a collective energy with the eclipse energy and everything going on right now. It's like, be mindful of what you're investing in. Be mindful of the actions you're taking at this time. Are your thoughts, feelings and actions, intentions, are they aligned with the life you're creating for yourself? It's like, what are you energetically asking for? It feels like it's going to take a huge commitment. You having to sacrifice and do something a way that you've never done before, but there's a lot of benefit, a lot of reward coming because of that. But it feels like you're having to commit beforehand. It's like not having to see it to believe it, trusting in the journey, know that you're being prepared for something. It's like committing to this for nothing is what's going to bring you everything. Unity. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. It's definitely a change. You could be meeting new people, or it's like you're having to leave an environment. Yeah, falling on the 10 of Wands. It's like something old has to end so something new can come in. But it's like, it's human to grieve these endings. Just because something feels sad doesn't mean you're making the wrong decision. It's like, create space for yourself to process those emotions. Be kind to yourself as you're feeling what you're feeling. Then it's like, transmute that and take action towards the things you actually want, not reacting on that emotion. A brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. The world. It feels like a strong energy of rebirth. Metamorphosis, got the wings, and the fact that they're like orange, it's giving just like that yellowy golden color. It's just like there's a lot of that here. It just feels like, have the confidence, trust in yourself to move forward. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep or a vacation. It's like, if you need to take time out to rest, to align yourself, prepare yourself mentally or physically, spiritually, whatever it is. Maybe you need to detox in some way, detox from certain people, places, things. Maybe it's just a thing of like a fast. Maybe it is to the point of like a spiritual fast, cleansing. Feels like detoxing something from your life, clearing out to create space for the new energetically. Because it's like, there's a lot coming your way. It feels like you might have a lot of responsibility, a lot of opportunities. You're going to have your energy. It's like harnessing your energy, mastering your energy, so you can handle and keep up with things as they come in. So it's like, if you feel like you're being slowed down at this time, as frustrating as that might be, it's like, once the pace picks up, I feel like it's going to be consistent. So it's like, you're being prepared to adjust. I feel like you're adjusting vibrationally to be able to run something, maybe lead in something, or you just like, you're in charge of something in some way. If this is overwhelming, it's like maybe there is like a spiritual awakening, something you're going through, or just things that are being revealed to you. It's like, if you're caught up in your head, don't feel like it's a weakness to speak to somebody. Maybe you need some kind of support. It's like, though, like certain people would have experienced what you're going through or had similar experiences. It's like, learn from those that have already walked the path. Don't feel like you have to do that alone. Just be mindful that you're not sharing with anything. It's like, certain things are for you to know. Make sure that the people that you are trusting in can be trusted. I feel like you'll intuitively know that. A romantic partner you can trust. As I say, that excellent advice that comes from the heart. getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavour. Maybe this new love is the person you're going to be confiding in about something, or maybe you're working together in some way. Honourable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted. Feels like something new. Or you could have more than one option. This is sitting on the world here, like opportunity to go in any direction. Maybe it's up to you if you close something out from the past or move forward. But it feels like there's a decision here where it's like you've got a chance to... It's like the decisions that you're making now will decide the life that you live, or the next few years that you're living. It's like if you go one way, you could be repeating something you've already done if you're happy to do that, or happy to go back to an old way of living or stay the same. But there's something about an opportunity to evolve, to end some past pattern. It feels like a second chance at life. So it's like, be mindful. Don't think that it's not possible for you to have a complete shift in your reality. I feel like you've done the internal work to create that for yourself. Bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an exceptional talent for multitasking. It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. I'm going to leave it there. If this did resonate, like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you soon. Sending so much love.